Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 28 of my blind first playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. Jumping back into Wyrm's Crossing, 91 hours into the game. Today, I would like to finish through this area, try and find all of the remaining things that are here, complete any of my side quests that are going on with all of these people around here. I haven't been in this building yet, or this one here, so there's still more to explore. Last time, I pushed down the road talking to all the refugees. Along the way, got in a fight at the checkpoint as the giant metal guard thing could recognize that I was illithid and not one of the Absoluta guests and wanted to fight. Then I ended up exploring through Sheresa's Caress, where I found Raphael, who wants to trade removing the tadpole from my head for the crown that the Elder Brain is wearing. That is an interesting proposition, as I believe the Emperor inside the prism that we have also wants the crown, but he says there's no way to take the tadpole from my head without killing me. But Raphael seems to have something if I were to give him the crown, though he's a devil and no one seems to like that idea. And I need to find the remaining body parts of Dribbles. See if I can find that. So I think let's start by going in these last two buildings.
I'd love to chat, but I've got a suit to find. Who knew buying something so simple would take the bones of a day?
You have got to check out Dan Thelon's dancing axe. Their leatherwork is amazing.
Is that this place here? Citizens. Okay, this person over here I can talk to.
Excuse me, we're discussing steel watcher gyromatics. A topic beyond your understanding, I imagine.
Sure.
Are you a steel watcher fan too? If so, we meet here every day to discuss their mechanics.
Huh. I killed one.
My mate got thrown by a steel watcher. Lucky bugger. The trajectory was perfection.
Right. Blaze, Keeper of the Gate. There's 3 steel watchers over here. I do have a gate pass that I got last time for figuring out what happened to the hands of the healing guy. Who is this guy?
Put him up. Put him up.
What do you want?
Yay! You spoke to me! Nobody ever talks to me!
My name's Narber. Adventurer to be. Soon to be the best adventurer anyone's ever seen. As soon as I figure out what kind of adventurer I want to be. What do you think? Can I be a fighter?
I could not give less of a shit.
Oh. All right then. Sorry to bother you.
Okay, who is this?
Ahoy, stranger. Thanks for stopping by Calm's Gums. I'm Calm. Well, Carmen. What can I do you for?
You've not quite got the pattern nailed yet, Carmen.
If it's empty patty you want, get your clothes from my brother Figaro. But if it's genuine quality and genuine taste you're after, Calm's Gums has you covered.
Your brother is in danger. I found his name on a serial killer's list.
A killer? That's... gods. I've no love from my brother, but that's extreme. He doesn't deserve that. Thanks for warning me, but it's him that needs warning, and he never listens to me.
So you don't get on with your brother?
You wouldn't either, if you knew him like I did. Since Dad died, he thinks he's cock of the bloody walk, that I should give up my shop and work for family business. For him, dick.
Maybe Figaro wanted his sister close. You just lost your dad, after all.
Maybe you should keep your nose out of where it doesn't bloody belong. Now, you want clothes or not?
Let's take a look.
Sounds good. Get you something a bit fresher than your current outfit.
Oh boy. Lots of things here. Hats, dyes. Oh, I never used my dyes that I grabbed last time. Umber trousers. 10 gold. You know, I want to try them on. They match my skin color so much. I think I'll wear Karlach's pants. You can have those back. You know what we should do here is get something new for Asterion. Solemnity outfit in purple. Raffish midnight outfit. Comfortable Ash Meadow outfit. Let's try that one. Looks a bit cleaner, but not really his style, I don't think. Okay, let's try the Raffish Midnight outfit. Yeah, he could wear that. Solemnity outfit and gold medallions. Ooh, what is this? No, we'll let him wear that. Haha, okay. Seems good for me.
Remember, calms Garms, here for all your fashion needs.
Cool. Let's open this up. And I have Feywild Green and Dun dye, Cobalt dye, and Dark Amethyst dye. Let's try the Dark Amethyst on Shadowheart. Oh, I unequipped it. And then I equipped it on Etherless. Let's try and put this on. Then move it here. Combine. Okay. I mean, I can work with that. Combine with the boots, gloves, helmet, and I got to do the cloak. That actually came out some kind of purple. Okay. Cobalt dye. I'm going to try the cobalt on Etherless. What we got? All right. That's a change up in look. Okay. Let's do the cloak. Sure. Gloves and boots with the last two. Oh, that was so subtle on the gloves. And then what about this green and dun? Oh, here we go. A Raging Heart garb. Put that on Asterion. Like, green and dun? It's like green and brown. We'll see what this looks like. I mean, that is pretty cool looking. Okay, sure. Cloak even looks cool. I got the wrong gloves, I think. Yeah. So let's not touch the hat and do the better gloves. Cool. I like that. Yeah, this is more what I was thinking. Like cobalt blue. And I got this. I got like a teal. Okay, check this blackboard.
Enjoy our new collection of luxury sleepwear. Neverwinter Nighties.
Well, I didn't see that in there. I would have looked at Neverwinter Nighties. What do we got back here? Scented leather, the needled book, a book on advanced dressmaking. Okay. Letter from Figaro. And a scented letter. Dear sister, do take care not to tell your customers to return to face makers. I don't want them confusing your horrendous designs for my own. Hope this finds you blessed. Figaro. The scented letter. Dearest Carmen, the work samples in your last correspondence were most exceptionally well received. In particular, those fabulous straw hats were a hit. The League of Basket Makers and Wicker Workers thought the patterns and structures were fabulous. And the hat shapes themselves were not too far from their usual specification. They requested some more samples post-haste, with more business to follow. Oh, happy day. Mistress Seamlock, Order of Master Tailors, Glovers, and Mercers, Waterdeep. Okay, and there's an upstairs to this place. Another cobalt dye. Is that it? I think it might be. Okay, so how do we get into this other place? Giant ladder. I can talk to this person.
Need something? I've got the tools for any job. Any job.
Okay, that's not many tools. You got some gold though, so I can dump the stuff I don't need. Warhammer +2, I'm holding on. Get the Yankee crossbow. Asterion's clothes can go. I think we're good there.
Whatever you're working on, hope that fixes it for you.
Okay, this blackboard.
A hero is nothing without the right equipment. See Danthelon's dancing axe for all your adventuring needs.
Alright, there's a door here, and in we go.
Welcome to Danthelon's dancing axe. Our stock isn't used. It's tried and tested by the finest adventurers.
Okay.
Don't draw any trouble on old Enthal. He acts like he's up for it, but he's retired for a reason.
Okay.
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble establishment. How may I be of service?
Let's see what you have to trade. Horns of the Berserker. You gain +2 bonus to attack rolls when attacking enemies that have already taken damage. Unarmed and melee attacks will deal an extra 2 necrotic damage as long as you don't have your full health. If you don't deal any damage this turn, you take 1 to 4 necrotic damage at the end of your turn. What do we got here? +1 bonus to spell save DC and initiative rolls. What is this bow? Attacking gnomes or dwarves with this weapon has 1d4 bonus to attack and damage rolls. When this weapon lands a crit, it also slows the target creature. It's a short bow. Not as good. Targets have disadvantage on saving throws against your maneuver and weapon attacks. Well, there's some healing potions here. I want those. Send these to Shadowheart. Light armor. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hide armor +2 is 14. Oh, that's a medium armor. This is a light armor +2. I just used all my dyes, though. I made myself teal, though. Unarmed attacks deal additional 1 to 4 cold. I'm gonna buy this helmet. We're gonna have Karlach wear that. That looks good on her. Cloak of Displacement. At the beginning of the wearer's turn, the cloak activates, granting enemies disadvantage on attack rolls to target the wearer. This effect lasts until the wearer takes damage. I like the Flesh Melter cloak. Armor class cloak. Okay. New cloak for Asteria. And it doesn't match what he's got on. Those are all rare dyes. Buy the supply pack. Etherless definitely gets better armor. Okay. That's gonna need some kind of dye. Medium armor with 16 armor class. Half plate +2. That's an upgrade. Okay. Put that on Karlach. Should have came in this building first. Not great weapons, though. Arrow of Dragon Slaying. I'll take it, though. Asterion has 5 of those now, and I think we're good there.
Short father, bless you.
What about Tarn over here?
You break it, you... Well, knowing Enthal, it was already broken.
Not another merchant. Locked doors here. Go upstairs more. This is Apothecary's sign. Stylen Horst.
Stop. Inhale through the nose. Hold. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Now you've just sampled some of Baldur's Gate's finest incense. Delicious, no?
Incense? I thought someone was burning Rothe shit.
You know, head trauma can severely affect one's sense of smell, among other things. You may find my selection somewhat misaligned with your particular preferences.
What have you got in stock?
Everything alchemical from potions to poisons. Just do make sure you read the label before quaffing.
More healing potions. A radiant resistance elixir? I don't think I've seen one of those. Elixir of viciousness. The number you need to roll to land a crit is reduced by 1. I'll take one of those. I'm gonna sell this crawler mucus. I think I'm good there.
Be sure to savor each purchase.
Cool. I got more healing. On the greater healing potion? I don't think it's the superior healing potion. Yeah, I already knew that recipe. Like I even use it. There are doors openable behind here with the ladder up here. And this is entry to the locked door. Asterion. Lockpick that. Easy. 34. Open this. Gloves back on. I'm going in here. Okay. There was another door. I'm curious what's down here. A chest. Some scrolls. Scroll of Disintegrate? 10d6 plus 40? If reduces target to 0 hit points, it disintegrates into a crumbly ash. Okay. Well, that's a cool thing to have. What else is hiding down here? There's more ladders up. Another heavy chest. Alchemist's Fire, Grease. Sure, I'll take it. Oh, this has led me past these guys. Another big chest over here. Elixir of Bloodlust. Once per turn, when you kill a foe, 5 temporary hit points and an additional action with some healing. Okay, what is this? I thought that might have been some kind of lever. Surveillance notes. Here we go. The city's harpers appear to operate independently, each separate cell feeding into a ranking member who oversees the larger network. It's an effective method, distributing their efforts and ensuring that each unit is safeguarded against the infiltration of the others. But once already compromised, their structure is their greatest weakness, with no individual harper being able to tell where the contamination began and how far it has spread. And so while they scramble to rebuild themselves, we carry on with the Chosen's work. Okay. Oh, this didn't take me outside, actually. So this is probably the only way down here. Okay. Found something cool. Really windy way to get back here. Oh, what is this? There's another room. Can I open it? Locked. Okay. Only 10 on the lock. 31. Is there a person in here? Negative. Alchemy pouch. No books or notes or anything. Potion of sea invisibility. Okay. I yoink that stuff. Alright. And let's get out of here. And we'll save talking to these guys until I'm finished here, ready to move on. There's underneath here. Let's look down here. Who are you? Just a refugee. Another refugee. Okay. So like everything you can do is pretty much on the main road here. So a save. I also need to go back into here. And here I can hold the mouse button down and run in the door. There we go. I need dyes.
Welcome back to Calms Garms. We've got clothes for your arms. What do you need?
Okay. Pattern still needs a bit of work, maybe less rhyming.
I already told you, if Patter's your main interest, go see my brother. My focus is good clothing for a good price.
Alright, looking at dyes here. Ink and leaf green, white and scarlet. That is what Karlach was using. Black and summer green. Black and jade. Or black and azure. Let's try that.
Remember, Calms Garms.
Okay, I could rock that. That's a little better. Now, what does it do to the cloak, though? There we go. I like that better. Karlach back in the white and red. Ah, the gloves still need dyed as well. That's cool. And I'm curious, can you dye these? Ah, okay. Some blue on those too? Sure. So I got in the color that I thought I was getting with cobalt. So next, there's doors down underneath here. The chest out behind there. And I can Misty Step over there. So yoink whatever's in this. Ice arrow. And then from here, I am going to go for a long rest. Do the rounds here. Peer into the cat's eyes. Does it know anything about Yenna's mother's fate? Have I used my Dark One's own luck? No, I have not. There we go.
The cat peers back. You read something in its eyes. Doubt. Resignation, perhaps.
Okay.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
Okay.
Hey, you.
Karlach has nothing new to say. Check out Asterion's new look.
Hello, my dear.
Ha! He looks good. Halsin wants to talk. Aha! What do we got, Mr. Halsin?
I never quite realized how burdened I was until I met you. The threat of the Shadow Curse, the politics of the Grove. I was forgetting who I was. But you lifted the fog. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're too modest. I wager you don't even know how extraordinary you truly are. But I do. I have lived a very long time. I have taken many lovers. My heart does not stir lightly. But it does now.
What are you saying exactly?
I want more than to fight at your side, or sit around the campfire with you. I want to lay with you under the stars and feel your skin against mine. I think you feel the same way. Once the power of the Shadow Curse was broken, the connection was undeniable. We both felt it. But tell me I'm wrong, and the matter can rest.
I thought we already did this once.
I do not wish to sour our friendship, but I have to know if it can be something more.
I'm afraid I just don't see you that way.
I understand. And I still cherish our relationship. Still, I could not have forgiven myself had I not taken the plunge. Better to have tried and failed.
Alright. And where's Will? Aha, he'll have something to say.
Raphael thought he could outsmart us. But there are other ways to get the Orphic Hammer. Guaranteed. We know he keeps it in the House of Hope. If we can find a Diabolist, they could help us make our way in.
Okay. Could it be true Duke Stelmane allied with the Emperor?
Mind flayers are like devils. They just sport tentacles rather than wings.
Uh-huh.
Clever, manipulative, exploitative. The Emperor says he's a friend. I think we'd be fools to believe him. And maybe it's true. Maybe Stelmane allied with a mind flayer and subjected the city to their political will. Or maybe he made an offer she couldn't refuse.
Did you know Stelmane very well back in the day?
I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds. The second time, Stelmane was different. Even with the aid of a cane, each step she took was a struggle. Every word she spoke took great physical effort. A stroke victim? I asked Father later. No, he said. A stroke survivor.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
I sense there's something more to this story. 3 could work. Nope, not quite. I'm gonna roll that again. 6. There we go.
Something's always gnawed at me. At the banquet, Stelmane didn't seem to look at us, but through us. But that second time, her gaze never left me. It was steel, sharp and unyielding. It could just be my imagination, but I always felt that it was more than a stroke that had changed her. What, though? I couldn't say.
Any idea who could be behind the killing?
I couldn't say. But think about this. My father was tadpoled. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray. To exert control, you must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as father would say. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it.
Okay, I'm glad I still have him around. And we sleep. Do I make it through the night? Yes. Okay, never know. So now let's warp to the south span of Wyrm's Crossing.
Staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms.
Okay, these are... Yeah, darn it. I was thinking I haven't been in here. Oh, this is lovely. Oh, these guys are all still back here. All right. We've joined the battle. Okay, Earthless then. These fists throw down a Hunger of Hadar in this room. And then back up to this group. End turn. He took 9. Tried to jump out. Threw a spear at Karlach. He ended his turn there. He could be blocking the door. Oh, that's beautiful. Well done, dude. Asterion then. And we hit this. Yep, he's blinded. Save the crit. 24 damage. Not close enough to bite. In turn, run up here. Cantrips. Toll the Dead. 65%. 12 damage. Then Karlach. Shoot him with ranged. Force the other one to come out. Cool. 200 XP. Small heal. Okay. Oh, did he just not move? Well, we're gonna wait for him to come out. Throw, miss, and miss. And he got a save off there. Okay. Asterion. Let's shoot him. No. Well, yeah. Shoot him. Don't crit. That still killed him. I was gonna go bite and don't loot them. I gotta wait for this Hunger of Hadar to go off before I can go in there. There are some arrows. Locked rustic chest here. Can I just open that? No. Alright. Asterion. That's a 30 lock. Okay. Back. No. Cancel. We'll put the gloves on. And add a guidance bonus. 16. That might do it. 32. Acid vial and 47 gold. Special order. Iron Hand gnomes. Let it be known that these known terror bringers and violent peace disruptors are to be killed on sight. The attempt to bring them in for questioning or trial would create too great a risk to local officers. From Duke Ravengard. A bounty list. Okay. Alright, check the other side. Are there any people in here? I don't think so. Bunch of stuff I could yoink. Probably not worth the time. Okay, so then back to Rivington. I think I've checked everywhere down there. There are still places to search around. Back here, though. Yep, uncovered map. Huh. Yeah, down here there's another boat way up there. I will go down there when I go back underground. Sword Coast Couriers. This is a building I could have gone in. Yes. Ooh, perception? What's what? Sword Coast Courier's Key. Okay. Interesting find there. There's a path up here as well. Let's deal with this courier building, which I can just open now. Yeah. So these are all letters? Danzo Arkwright.
Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed.
Wait, delivery not guaranteed?
Well, we've had to change the policy. Hard to send letters by road when there's a rampaging army of fanatics bearing down on you. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they?
Any idea where the birds went missing?
Not the foggiest. Normally they fly true as an elven arrow. Something nearby is snatching them. I can tell you that much.
I'd be happy to take a look.
Well, if it's not too much trouble, I'd be much obliged. Any letters you find, bring them back to me, unopened, of course, and there's some gold in it for you.
Employee pay log. I can read that. Dringo's pay is marked dock 2 copper pieces at Marhaya's request. Gortash coronation poster. What about this? That's the same one. Citizens must come first. Claims Gortash over refugee rabble. Okay. Dispatches ledger. Packages sent. Pigeon acquisition request Bloom Ridge Park. Okay. Urgent report for Duke Ravengard. Priority entry. Wait, I can't read that. Oh, that's a sealed letter. Post house delivery complaints. There's something else I can read. Arbuckle knit. Bedsheet delivery never arrived. Tuition fees notices. Would prefer these letters stay lost. Funeral invitations. So, what's going on out here? Woof.
Charming effort, but you can't fool me. You're not a dog. So what the hell are you doing in my kennels?
Woof.
Oh, gods. Unless you want me to shove you in one of these cages, stop barking and start speaking.
Woof.
Bloody hell, just leave.
Hit the animal speaking. I talk to the dog, Gustav.
I'm under strict orders to speak to no outsiders. I am also forbidden from receiving scratches, scritches, and belly rubs.
Well, that's unfortunate. What about this one?
Mistress says not to talk to strangers.
Oyster Boy Dringo.
Hi.
Do you work here?
Yeah, I'm caring for the courier dogs. Mahia's my boss. She's mean, but Dad says she'll toughen me up.
She seems like a bully.
She's an educator. She says if somebody doesn't listen, shout louder. And if they still don't listen, fetch the rod.
Dringo, get back to work. And you, what do you want? This is a private yard.
I want to do it so bad. You were being awfully harsh on the boy when I arrived.
It's the only way to teach him. He behaves worse than the dogs and makes more of a mess.
I'd like to buy a dog.
They're not for sale. These are courier dogs, trained to follow orders, read maps, and protect their deliveries with their lives. They're worth more than their weight in gold.
All right. So we can go out this. There's still the well that I can go down. Let's go up. Who is Tonsure Bellagio?
Quite a spot, eh? Knocks the breath out of me to get up here. But the views are worth it.
All right. Reflections of a Gullible Prick. Dead Chicken. All right. Nothing interesting in the book. Backpack. Kids' toys. Dead Chicken. Okay. Gur Camp. This looks like a spot to maybe save. Oh, there was the autosave. Hummeler Gregit Ulma. Looks like the person to talk to, maybe.
Rechtei Hathran Rust. Frey
Valdisk Durovna. Frey Valdiskablast.
You've clearly walked into some kind of ceremony, but it's nothing that you recognize. You do recognize the language, however. These people are Gur, a tribe of monster hunters, just like the one you met in the
Oh.
Im Orak. Nete. Krasin. Netra.
Asterion.
So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you.
What do you want with Asterion?
The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future. When we sent Gandrel after you, we wanted to interrogate you, to discover how to save our children, and then destroy you. But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
What business is it of yours?
For those your friend stole from us, it is a matter of life and death. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead.
How can you be sure, Asterion?
I spent 200 years bringing him victims. Each and every one was whisked away to be fed on that night.
But you never saw him feed yourself. He could keep prisoners for days before killing them. If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
You owe them revenge, Asterion. If nothing else, you owe them that.
I suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge, I can do.
Thank you. From me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done.
Okay.
It is good to have you with us. There is something rotten at the heart of this city, and it needs purging.
Okay.
We are begging help from you, an outsider. I would follow Ulmer to the hells and back, but this does not feel right.
Well, Asterion's the best way to get into Khazad-dûr's palace, that's for sure.
Our children is a tragedy. To fail so utterly in saving them is something else entirely. Ulmer insists the tribe is not cursed, but I have my doubts.
I pray you will succeed where we failed. Exterminate every last vampire parasite.
Well, that is the goal of the ritual, I think.
No screaming children. No laughter. No scolding words. There is only silence and pain.
Our dead fought well. They died well. I hope I can live up to their example.
Alright, sure. Asterion wants to talk.
Do not stand here and wait. Khazad-dûr must be destroyed.
Okay, maybe away from there.
What can I do for you, my friend?
Nope, no more to talk about that. I need Karlach to get her weapon back out. And I need to do a short rest because I used a spell. Okay, what's next? Okay, a dirt mound. Sure. Gold apple, potion of mind reading, a dead chicken, multiple dead chickens.
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was had, stuffing their pockets. Bloody animals.
We got here first, friend. You're welcome to whatever scraps we leave behind.
Well, dead chickens is not what I'm looking for. I want to have an egg. I'm looking for pigeons. There's somebody holed up over here. Bogdan?
Fine day for it, eh? Got to enjoy things while they last, I suppose.
He is big chillin'. What is over here? Whoa. Earthquake. Old rusty door. There's screams coming from in there? Asterion can lockpick this. 28. What's going on in this? There's a hatch. Abandoned windmill. Okay, what's underneath? Windmill basement. A mind flayer. Final warning. It is asleep.
The unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate.
It doesn't feel very fortunate.
Oh, but it is. This one has only just transformed. It is weak, vulnerable. Its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on. Kill it. Absorb its power.
Wake the newborn mind flayer.
Come no closer, you. You. What are you? What am I sensing? You are like me. Like I was. A vessel yet to transform. Help me. I am so hungry.
Was it you I heard screaming when I entered the windmill?
My vessel. He fought the transformation. He found it excoriating. I can still taste his terror. It is delicious, but will not sustain me. We need to feed. We need a brain fresh and frantic to restore our strength.
I am not going to bring you food.
Very well, kin. I shall dine on you.
Okay. Brain starved. The creature's ability scores are reduced by 10 while racked with a ravening hunger for brain matter. We all get to go before it does. Alright. There's 2 hits. Etherless. Launch projectiles. Okay. Wait, can we offhand dagger him? Whoa, even better. Asterion, can you bite him? There we go.
The creature was born recently. Its mind is still fresh. You can absorb its potential if you consume it.
Right. Mind Flayer Brain. The windmill key. A ring. You gain advantage on insight checks. Ooh, I like that. Absolute Orders Newborn. True Soul Alien. Your time has come. The Absolute calls to all faithful, and you have been faithful indeed. Leave your barracks, leave your armor, leave all insignia of rank behind. You are part of the Flaming Fist no longer. You have been a loyal true soul, but soon you will be so much more. You will be one of us. Picked up Mind Flayer Brain. Huh. Well, final warning. Let's read this note. This is a notice demanding that the miller pay off his debt, lest his creditors oust him and claim the mill for themselves. Well, I'm leaving a surprise for him. Alright, so that's the windmill. Gur Camp. What does this say? Search for the missing pigeons. That close around the place. Interesting. Okay, we'll have to go back down there. Still looks like more to explore here. Some folks here.
Let me have a little peace and quiet, won't you?
Okay.
Can't talk just now, sorry.
Right on. Onward we go then. Now, if I were to come back down here, is it actually possible to find pigeons around here? Check the outhouse? that's inside of this. No. Pouches. The journalist.
Sorry, can't talk. I'm on a deadline.
Yeah, still can't talk. Post house, pigeon poster, Gortash coronation poster. Lord Gortash to be elevated to Archduke. Grand ceremony to be held in Wyrm's Rock Audience Hall.
Gortash is being named Archduke. Time to pay Wyrm's Rock a visit.
Okay. Are you a kindly bird breeder with a love of letters, or perhaps you live near a park of easily snatchable pigeons? Either way, we at Sword Coast Couriers, to send and to serve, are offering double price for any half-able pigeons you can find. Pigeons preferred, but canaries, finches, parrots, or any other household birds are also accepted. Athletic chickens are negotiable. There's a mailbox. Nothing in that. Heroic portrait of Gortash.
Lord Enver Gortash, the people's man, the gate's protector.
Well, how would I find any pigeons inside of here? Oh, wait, there's stairs. Did I never go upstairs? Hold up. Life of Beaky. Wait. The pigeons in service of the communicators of which the city deserve far more renown than that which is afforded to them. Take Beaky, for example. A pigeon aged 10, a great-great-great-grandfather and noble upholder of his tremendous duties. Orange of beak and charcoal of wing, rare is the Baldurian who has not glimpsed the flash of his wing darting hither and fro across our fair city. Beaky has carried dukes' writs, marriage announcements, emergency notices, and more with nary a complaint from his cooing beak. Who among us can claim more stalwart dedication to so important a profession? Post house dog's log, Bulworth Snee, Scratch still gone. Okay. Upstairs, Jeffers Morstan. Who are you?
Pigeons are very sensitive. They can't fly straight if they're disturbed.
Okay. A bunch of closed things here. Oh! Animal speaking, talk to pigeon.
Name and rank, quickly now. There's a war on.
Lieutenant Etherless, reporting for duty.
At ease. I am Commander Lightfeather, leader of the finest aerial communication regiment this side of the Chianza. State your purpose, Groundwalker. I don't have all day.
I hear some of your officers have gone missing recently. What happened to them?
Damned awful business. Fine flyers, a lot of them. Gone without a trace. Intelligence is in short supply, but we know our enemies flanked us on the west side, not one rooftop away. They're avoiding the whole area. I won't lose one more beak to the blighter. If you pass that way, beware the sign of the featherless wings. From that rooftop, none return.
Okay.
I've no need of a wing man. Commander Lightfeather will give you your briefing.
All right.
A little wet under the wing for our unit. The commander will soon straighten you out.
Leave me be, Groundwalker. I've reports to prepare.
Is there any more intelligence available for this mission?
You'll want to watch out for the enemy's observation post, of course. Tallest point around these parts. It used to make a bloody awful racket, but it's fallen silent. No doubt our enemy has claimed the territory.
All right. So it was worth to come back to here, I guess. So, investigate the open hand temple roof. All right, I'm going down the well since I'm right here. Where does this put me? This is a whole different place. Murdered refugee here. Multiple of them. Pot lid. Can't get there. I'd have to jump. Too far to jump. Asterion? Can you not do it either? It's a job for Karlach then. Yeah, she can do it. Okay. Asterion could make it. And Shadowheart. And okay, they all made it somehow. I'd love to see them make this one. Murdered refugee. 5 gold. No one? No, we're not coming over here? Alright. Last warning. You're sticking your immigrator nose where it don't belong. You got a brain in your head, you'll stay in your filthy camp with the other absolute or vagrant scrum. Your girl didn't get that memo. You really don't want to know what happened to her. Now scram. Fresh fish. Okay, what else do we got? Anything over here? Can't get past here. Can kind of see out there though. Anything else on the map? Yeah, something over there. Oh. We'll dig this up. Potion, belladonna, gold. And it looks like I can make a jump over to here where there's a bullywug trumpet and a backpack with some gold. Okay. I take the group, hit the map, and go to Rivington. Just warp out of there. This takes me all the way back up to the top. So we definitely talked to these guys. And this was this house that I kicked people out of. Citizen there. Okay. Can I go in this house? Arthur's mansion? No, I haven't been in here.
Look, I really don't have time to chat. I'm sure you can find someone less busy to listen to you somewhere.
So what are your plans now?
I thank you so much for your interest, but it's really none of your concern, is it? Excuse me.
Okay. Poke around here. Trap disarm. Okay. Wait, there's a hatch in there? Ah, there is. Okay. Some fish. And there's an upstairs. Not seeing much of anything here. Door's locked. Pouch. Books. Arthur's private musings. Here we go. An unfinished love story, handwritten by Arthur Gregorio, whose name is attached to the bottom of every page. Okay. Splendid beige outfit, raffish midnight outfit, embroidered hat, yoinking that stuff. So then the hatch. It has a lock on it. Okay, we can all go in here. Go shut the door. Alright, that makes this easy. Lockpick that. 18 required. I got 11. Turned into 25.
This'll be fun.
Oh god. Rigged fireworks. Easy trap disarms. As long as I find them all. Item received woglims. There's something going on down here. Oh, there's so many. More rigged fireworks. Bunch of toys down here. Yeah. There are a lot of fireworks down here. This whole place is like rigged to blow. I see another tripwire. Reception failed.
Someone doesn't like visitors.
Okay, I'm mostly interested in the tripwires, I think. As long as I find all the tripwires, I don't think I have to disarm every one of these. There's another one. Send a small rocket at a foe, blasting the target and inflicting color spray. Disadvantage on attack rolls. Range of attacks and spells reduced to 3 meters. If that were to go off. Well, I grabbed 3 of them. There's like 20 more at least. Yep, of course the chest. Blackmail letter. Arthur, package still waiting for you at Felagir's. You better not be late again or we'll start to wonder if you're really as committed as you claim to be. Pick it up, put it in the teddy bears, make the donation. It couldn't be simpler. Really. If it's still here this time tomorrow, we'll stuff you with it. As you well know, we've plenty to spare.
Hardly the home of a sweet, generous soul. It might be worth looking into his donations. Who knows what he's been giving?
Instructions for donation. Gifts for refugees only, please distribute. I think that's all I was needing to find down here. I hope. Now I hope I don't, like, set off fireworks as I escape.
You again. Did you need something?
Yeah, what about these donation things? I found some rather sinister things in your basement.
Sinister? Nonsense! Those are experimental toys. Guaranteed to bring a smile to the face of even the unhappiest child. They're extremely precious, and you shouldn't be poking around in my workshop and tampering with them.
Probe his mind for the truth. Add some guidance. I don't want to use the Dark One's own luck here. Just roll good enough. That's not enough. I got 4 inspiration. Roll again. 21 that time.
Keep it together, Arthur. There's no evidence that links this back to you. And you definitely locked the basement before you left.
Yes, you locked the basement, but it didn't help. Whatever you're up to, it ends now. I'm taking you down.
What? No, wait!
Oh wait, we gotta fight him? Oh, I wasn't trying to fight him. Go back down the hatch. That doesn't bring everybody. I might be able to not kill this guy. He's got 6 HP, so I'm not, like, actually trying to fight him. I more wanted answers. Okay, can we long rest then? That'll work. Leave camp. Okay, try this again.
This individual doesn't seem particularly fond of you. Perhaps a gift would improve their sentiment.
I think I have just the things to make this right
There's your
again.
chance to offer something worthwhile.
Give him the blackmail letter. Donate items. Yeah, that did not improve attitude here. Here, have this sentient amulet. Yeah, that did not do much. Potion of angelic slumber. Yeah, that's still not enough.
Haven't you got anything better to do with your time
Okay, there we go.
than harass innocent craftspeople?
How about putting you in the ground? I mean, he's obviously doing something bad, but okay.
What? No, wait!
In turn. Oh, if I don't do damage. He actually tried to attack. I just did a long rest. I can load, I think. I need to take something from this chest to give him that's worth something. Arachnir bracers, telekinesis, quicken mage hand. That's kind of cool though. Sort by value. Here we go. Studded drow leather armor. There we go. Defender great axe and leather armor +2. That should be good enough. Save.
This individual doesn't seem particularly fond of you.
Okay. Give him something worthwhile, eh? Wait, I equipped that axe? That's definitely not what I was trying to do. In here, the studded drow armor, the sentient amulet, 825 value. All right. And there was this leather armor +2. I was equipping stuff from that. And then load whatever other junk I have in here. Ah, the wooglims, the fireworks are worth a lot. There you go. 1229 in value. Barter. Please make you happy. All right, that got him up into -11. Scroll of Conjure Minor Elemental. You can have that. And a Blight. So, -6. Purple Worm Toxin. You can have 2 of those. -1. Potions of Angelic Reprieve. You can have those too. Alright, we're in the positives. I'm not trying to blow the guy, but okay. Now we save again.
Haven't you got anything better to do with your time than harass innocent craftspeople?
I don't understand what it is he is actually doing, though. I'm gonna leave. Huh. Arthur's Private Musings? What is this? Oh, no, I read that. That was upstairs. Caravan Ox? Did I talk to this?
Do try the grass, should it take your fancy. Such sweetness should be shared.
Okay. So there's still 2 houses here. What's going on over here? Save. Fist lock-in. What's going on here? Autosave.
Baldurians, stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Oh. Another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in. Soon, there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians.
Baldur's Gate is the most diverse city in all of Faerun. We should take them in with pride.
Another bleeding heart. Piss off and take it elsewhere.
You see them over there? Refugees? Ha! Naught but a cover. I know what they really are. Dyed-in-the-wool agents of the Absolute. Mark my words.
You think all of the refugees are hardcore absolutists?
There's probably only a handful of rotten apples among them. But you know what they say about rot? It spreads quickly. Ruins the whole bunch.
Between you and me, I don't think there are enough flaming fists here for these refugees.
Why do you say that?
Us Baldurians can't feel safe with so many of them roaming about without proper supervision.
Let's hope Archduke Gortash can make a difference.
Oh, boy.
Gods. Not another protester. Go talk to Nestor if you must. I've got plenty on my plate with these mewling geese.
Who's Nestor?
They're beggars and criminals, and we won't have them.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bets that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show
Aha!
your face in this city again.
I found something!
There you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight.
Our hearts bleed for you. Get to the point.
There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
Let Shadowheart handle it.
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form of doing so, after all.
Okay.
Don't pay me any mind now. I'm just trying to make sure everyone gets fed.
So...
Lord on the rack, give me patience.
he could go back there and tell them that she's looking for her parents. It seems like a more sure way to not find them. Is everything all right, lady?
These protesters keep harassing the refugees. It's horrid. I just hope the Ilmater Temple opens up aid again soon. We need their help here.
Okay. Yeah, there are so many people walking through here. Okay, the children can be talked to that are running. Who do we got over here?
To be fair, for a miserable collection of shabby hovels jam-packed with wretched refugees, this place isn't bad at all.
Glad to see you. Glad to see anybody, really. It was a lonely road getting here through those abandoned farmlands, and I'm a sociable sort.
Do I still have animal talking? Biscotti?
Oh, gods! Are they gonna see it? What happens if they don't see it?
Who's a good dog? You're a good dog.
Oh, goodness, yes! I am a good dog. Fantastic stuff! Oh, yes, you're lovely. You can come back.
I apologize for my husband and his obsession with that bloody dog.
What was that, my dear?
Nothing, darling.
No, I'm afraid I must insist you do not pet the hound.
My love, you can't keep being so rude to strangers. It's just a dog.
All the grabbing and touching startles poor Biscotti. I will not apologise for caring about my boy.
Bit presumptuous. I never said I wanted to pet your dog.
Oh, trust me. Your eyes say it all. Everyone wants to pet him.
Some of us don't.
If simple petting startles the dog, I can only imagine how stressful this camp is.
Whatever the dog thinks, being here is much better than being out there. Right, my dear?
Well, the children can be a touch grabby, but... yes. You're quite right, my darling. War is no place for a precious little baby like Biscotti after all.
Talk to Biscotti.
Oh, here we go. Here it comes.
Good dog.
Yes. Amazing. Perfect. No notes.
Man, I wanted to pet it.
Heads will roll for this. This transgression. This injustice.
What happened to you?
Oh, you poor, naive soul. Let me tell you a story.
Let me get my popcorn.
A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fine city. And what do? They talk some absolute horse bollocks about papers and correct filing procedures and threw me in this slum. I should be loins deep in Chares's caress by now, not waddling about in filth.
Okay.
We've got to get Grunch into the city, but he's in no shape to travel. I wonder, what if we hid him in a big barrel and nailed it shut? Nah.
Okay.
Don't know how we're gonna get Grunch into the city, wounded as he is, but we have to.
Who's Grunch? Oh, this is Grunch.
Whatever you need, I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
How did you get wounded?
Some goblin cultists were about to stumble on where those two bright boys were hiding. So I just kind of drew their attention. The bright boys got away, but I took a hit killing those gobbos. And it's taken its time healing. Thanks for asking, though.
Okay.
God
Can't stand her, can't stand her, can't stand her! My sister-in-law. All law and no sister.
Actually got here safely. Towing along my wife's sister and mother. Or maybe they towed me along, eh?
God, camping with the mother-in-law has been utter hell. Maybe I should just go on ahead into the city without her. Scouting, like.
My son Garen is pleased we got this far together. But his wife's bitching is making me old before my time. Why can't he tell her to put a sock in it?
Probably the most normal people I've found in the game. Haha, Umi. Hey!
They got me signed up to learn to make pots, which is dumb. I'd rather learn how to kill cultists. And I bet you'd back me up on that.
Yeah, Ceres.
I'm really worried about Umi.
Vex, Zoru.
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say.
Zevlor is dead. Murdered. His severed head was sent to my camp.
He's dead. Then there's some justice in the world after all.
Huh? What did Zevlor do that makes you say that?
We were in a bad place and walked into an ambush. Our only options were fight or surrender. Zevlor froze. I shook him, demanded orders, answers. But he just stared at me. When the attackers closed in, he woke up and told our fighters to stand down. He wouldn't fight. So we did what he said and surrendered. They rounded us up and marched us to Moonrise. Most of us never marched out again.
I'm sorry, it sounds like Zevlor was just overwhelmed.
No need for you to apologize. The news of his death is some consolation, at least. Though not much.
What a sad situation. The once proud tieflings of Elturel, reduced to beggars.
Your face is familiar. But it isn't Danis's face. His is the only face I want to see. And I'll never see it again.
I might have been able to rescue him if I had found my way into the basement of the towers.
Washing my pits, this is the song when up. Aye! Gonna bloke not get any bleeding privacy around here. Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
Okay, what's going on here?
Thinking of trying to get into this barn? Don't.
Why not? I quite like barns.
This one you won't. Now piss off.
Okay, we'll try this again.
Oh, look. It's the barn enthusiast.
I'm just curious about what's inside it.
Could be anything, couldn't it? Now off you pop.
Someone got up on the wrong side of the bed this morning.
Wrong. Now go and be somewhere else.
Huh. Toad breath. Who is this?
What? I'm bushed. I ran for days to get someplace safe, and then found out I'm last in line to get in, because I'm a hobgoblin. As if I could change that.
What's in here? Looks like quite a bit of space. I don't see any people, though. There's another door. Let me go around it. Tinker Nazy. Oh, he's the one that was complaining about his business. Alright, well. Manip Nelster up here. Refugee arrival record. Letter of complaint. Donation record. Okay.
If you want to chat, talk to Nestor. I like my personal space.
Okay.
Donations?
Investigate the suspicious toys. Donations for what?
Do you know advice? The refugees. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going.
I need to get into the barn right now. Something dangerous might be among the donations.
I'm gonna let you through because I don't want to take any risks. But you better not be lying.
Okay. Records. Yeah, it doesn't show all of them. Complaint. Sure. Donation record. 21 stuffed toy bears unusually weighty. Another fist back here. Mattis is down there.
Not sure why you were so keen to get in the barn,
But if the manip says so...
Ooh, a pig.
I say, terribly decent of you to come over and exchange pleasantries.
Seen anything interesting while you've been here?
Oh, folk come, folk go. It's a little dull, to be frank. The room next door has rather reeked of late, though. And that's coming from me.
Right. So I talked to Nestor again.
Are you going to search the barn or what?
Oh, well, I guess I gotta find the bears, eh? Donations chest? That's a lot. Oh, here we go. The crate of bears.
Stay alert.
Oh!
Right. Explosives. Now give me some room. I need to make sure the rest of these donations are safe. You try and find whoever is responsible for this.
Okay. It didn't kill me. Well.
Gods. Any one of us could have been blown to smithereens.
Well, I know who did it.
Seems we were patrolling around a powder keg. Glad I didn't get burned up.
Oh. Confront toy maker Arthur. Alright. I knew it was wrong to kill that dude.
In toys? How despicable. Hope Lord Gortash gets this stuff sorted out.
Alright, I think that might be all that's there. Let's go talk to Mattis and Murkon.
Oh, hi. If you're here to save me again, I don't really need to be saved right now. Good thing, huh? Bye.
Alright.
You did me a real favor clearing all those ghouls out of Moonrise. That old bonebag Ketherick had some fancy junk stashed behind all the cobwebs and piles of gore.
Show me these fancy items you have to offer. Anything magical?
Would I try to fool a sharpie like you? Have a look.
Like, did I miss anything? Dire Raven Polymorph? Stuff I've sold him previously. Baldur's Gate Stone. Arrow of Sparrow Slaying. Okay.
Stay away from trapped chests.
Yeah, I just got hit by one of them, actually.
Hello again. Looking for something different? You've come to the right merchant.
What do you think of Baldur's Gate?
Wish I could tell you. We're stuck out here, but most of the action is beyond Wyrm's Crossing.
Alright, well, they're still doing alright. Looking at the map now, maybe a little bit more up in here. But for the most part, I think I've just about looked everywhere.
I should put bear traps under the windows next time.
Bear traps. Okay, save.
I haven't got anything else to say to you. Leave me alone. Do you think you can manage that?
I found the explosive toy bears you donated to the refugees.
How? Nine hells. Whatever you think you know, I'm sure some gold would help you to forget.
If I were after gold, I would have gutted you and taken it.
Please don't. What do you want from me? It's not my fault. I was forced to do this. Framed even. They would have killed me if I refused to rig the toys. And they're definitely going to kill me now.
Who is this they?
I can't tell you. I won't tell you.
Tell me who they are, or you'll be dead before they even get to you. 17. On the dice.
All right. Just don't hurt me. The teddy bears were an experiment. My greatest invention. A clever little device in their chest allows them to speak. But there's more. Smoke powder inside the device. I collect packages from Verloga's fireworks in the lower city and stuff the bears with it. Not because I want to, because I have to. Otherwise, they'll kill me.
But still, who's they?
I don't know who's in charge, but it starts at the fireworks shop. That's where the packages come from. Go there. Tell them Uncle Verloga sent you, and they'll show you the smoke powder. Lots of it. There. I told you what you wanted to know. Now, will you let me go?
His plea comes with an offering. A pass granting you access to the lower city.
Ooh, I already have a pass. What's this? Bribery? The only place you're going is prison.
You can't be serious. They'll find me. A cell won't keep me safe. They run this city.
I could just kill you, but I'm giving you a chance. I suggest you take it. 4. That's enough.
All right, I'll go. But if I'm found hanging in my cell, it'll be on your conscience.
Okay, got another admission pass. Hey, and I'm free to loot stuff here now. He claimed he was getting instructions and supplies from fellow gears fireworks in Lower City. Okay, right. And then I wanted to climb up this behind the ox up here. There we go. Scroll of Autoluke's freezing sphere. Create a ball of churning ice that can be launched instantly to generate a frosty explosion or stored for later use. Nifty. And the strange ox. Insight successful on the others? Oh.
My. The fates move in strange and scrumptious ways. I am delighted to see you again. After our little interlude at last light, I was worried you'd gone quite mad.
Oh goody, the ox with murder on its mind.
You proved yourself capable of the truth. Now here's another. I want to get into the city now. But it's hard to shuffle your way to the front of the queue when you're, well, as big as an ox. But what if I was smaller, more discreet? Maybe then a kind soul might bring me through. Right in their little pocket.
Not until you tell me exactly what you are.
I don't think you want to travel this road, my friend.
I assure you I do. Tell me what you really are, or I'll strike you down myself.
All I wanted was a bit of hay, a good brushing, and a clean stall. The simple life. Is that so much to ask?
$212 HP, but... What? Okay, let's start with Asterion. Let's see, can I shoot through this door? It appears I can. Let's check for weaknesses here. Slashing resistance, lightning resistance, acid immunity. Okay. Crit. 53. So let's move Asterion then over here in case this has some kind of crazy acid projectile BS. It looks like it's surrounded in acid. Shadow Heart. What about Etherless? Can we do a hold monster on it? Give it a shot. And save that. Dang. Then I want to back out here. Into turn. Shadow Heart. You're next. Can I polymorph it? I did. So now the strange ox only has 3 HP? Wait, hold up. Move there. Then run in here with Karlach and kill it?
Quite the same.
Okay, it blew up. Huh. We'll heal. That polymorph worked really nicely. Shapeshifter's Boon Ring. While shapeshifting or disguising yourself, gain a 1d4 bonus to all checks. That's pretty cool. That's something you could probably get pretty early in the game. Survival failed. There it is. He wouldn't tell me though. So, alright, he got what he was gonna get. So now, that leaves us with returning to the basement of the temple, the roof of the temple, and whatever's behind here. Feel like we're close. Alright, what's going on up here? Gildro Angle Iron the Smith.
If you're a customer, go down to the shop. Otherwise, clear off.
What do you sell?
Well, given this is in fact a blacksmith's, we sell things that need smithing. The shopkeeper can tell you more. Give the lazy sod something to do for once.
Okay, what is this?
If you see this sign, that means you are too close to Gildro Angle Iron. His work must not be interrupted.
Okay, what does this sign say?
Angle iron blades are extremely sharp, obviously, and will cut you if mishandled. You have been warned.
All right.
Hi, welcome to the Rivington General. Browse carefully, the weapons are sharp. Hi, want a blade
Or a bow? Or a dagger? Or maybe a spear is more your thing? You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say, huh?
Are you the one that sells the smith's weapons?
Yep, that's me.
Grumpy fella, isn't he?
On the outside. But he's a softy at heart. Like molten steel. Also, he's a living legend. Do you know he's won Best Smith in Rivington 7 years in a row?
Oh.
And he says that if I move enough stock, I might even get to have a go on the anvil.
Oh, let's see if I can help boost your sales figures. Show me what you got.
Oh, yay!
We've got a glaive, the dancing breeze, a whirlwind attack, interesting, bone spike garb, temporary HP when you rage, reduce all income damage by 2. When the wearer is struck by a melee attack, the attacker takes 2 piercing damage. Nifty, but no. A shield, +1 bonus to initiative rolls. Your sneak attack deals 1 to 4 force damage. +1 to initiative rolls, advantage on perception checks. Additional 1 to 6 necrotic against creatures that haven't taken a turn yet. You are considered proficient with this armor while wearing it. A medium armor. Another of the studded leather armor +2. I got that from the other shop. Alright, nothing else I could use there.
Want less? Wanna sell? Wanna buy? You know where I am. Bye!
Welcome to the Rivington General, home to crafts by the illustrious Gildro Angleiron. Speak to his assistant only, as Gildro is super busy.
Okay, that'll take me back outside. Then that leaves just this building. This has a hatch in it. Let's shut the door. It looks trapped. No disarm there. Alright, I'm gonna save then. Go in.
It's locked from the other side. Wonder where it leads.
Iron Hand Gnomes are grievances. Alright. Ooh, this guy's journal. Surprised by infernal iron weapons. And they sell quickly. Doesn't know where they come from. So now then, I need to get on the roof of this building.
Infirmary. Justice endures, even in suffering.
First time I've been in this room. Sister Rose. Oh, Father Lorgan's here.
Looks like we're opening back up to the refugees. No rest for the wicked.
I'm gonna save here before I check his body. Lorgan's chest key. Take it. Alright. So there's a door right here.
Belfry. Bell ringers only past this point.
Sure. This is access to the roof. Burnished necklace up here in a bird's nest. There's blood up here. So how would I actually get to the roof? I could get up on the back piece here. I could jump over there. I don't see any kind of ladders up here. Ah, I see. There's roots on the side. Tressum. Okay. Well, let's climb back down. Ooh, there's something else I haven't seen too. Alright, let's go in here. I did not go down here to these chests. How many people down here? Not that I can see, just a fire. Locked. There are so many different books here that I don't feel like reading. Father Lorgan's chest. Nothing in there. Investigation failed. Okay, what if I open it with somebody else?
This thing's got a double bottom. Old trick.
Aha. Confessions, Volume 1, Father Lorgan. The most recent entry in this journal bears particularly heavy quill marks and cross-through revisions. I pen this from the temple cellar, the only place I feel close to the Illmater's will anymore. I pass my gaze between the crests that hide my sin apparent, and I wonder, who are they to pass any judgment? They bark that those who arrive on our doorstep bloodied, beaten, fleeing from heretical hordes, are dirty, unwelcome, to be shunned. That it is a crime to house them, to bring them to the city proper. But if my back must be broken so others may step to the light, so be it. Okay. And nothing else down here, just the fire. Okay. So I want to go here. Out that door, to the side. Sure. Okay. Survival checks. Everybody failed. Not digging that thing up. Okay. Tressum. Let's talk to this bird.
That collar looks familiar. Does this cap...
Meow.
You notice the Tressum guards a shiny ring and stack of letters at its feet.
And it has a collar that looks like it's Gale's? Quite a nice ring you have there. What are you going to do with it?
That's for me to know, isn't it?
I could really use such an artifact in my fight against evil. 2 plus potential 12, no. Roll again. 13, that'll do.
Ugh. Take it. Curse this bleeding heart of mine, but use it well, you hear?
About the missing pigeons in the post house.
What of them? I don't dirty my paws for anything less than pheasant, I'll have you know.
I'll happily leave you be as soon as I find out what happened to those pigeons. 14?
If it'll hasten your departure... I ate the pigeons. Are you satisfied? I prevaricated before. Pigeon is my second most favorite meat.
Those letters are important. You shouldn't be eating their messengers.
Importance is relative. A letter may be important to one. A growling belly may be more important to another. But let's not get bogged down in semantics. I believe you were just leaving, weren't you? Ta!
No, leave those pigeons be or I'll eat you. I used to tell my old cat that all the time. Be meowing at me, I was like, I could eat you, you know.
I'd actually enjoy watching you try. But let's not allow our baser natures to prevail. In truth, I've grown tired of this rooftop anyway. I'll be on my way then. There are a few places in the city I'd like to visit. I might have sussed some interesting items I'd rather like to get my paws upon. If I find anything interesting, I might even be willing to barter. Might. Ta-ra. Away.
Okay, a flying cat. I got a ring of blink. Oh, there was a ring I got too. Yeah, get rid of this guiding light. Give me the advantage on insight checks. Grab the bundle of letters. 170 XP. And I got an inspiration back. Another inspiration? Got them both back. All right. So capped up on that. Return letters. Then back down below. Or maybe I should just do that while I'm here. Yeah, let's just go down. I have to jump up on this rock. Jump my way over here. So how much of this did I not explore? A little bit. Chest. Okay. And then right here. So none of these are dribbles. These corpses. Yeah, I definitely looted all of them. I did not go up behind this. We've got...
These were the people Father Lorgan was trying to help.
Look at these people. These poor people.
Rekka, Dear Mrs. Priest letter. Nothing important there. Tenants of the Broken God. This prayer book is blotted with tear stains and a few pages bear the mark of frequent consultations. Some rings. So it seems like they were holed up down here. Next area, more bedrolls. Doesn't seem like there's really anything here though. Cloud kill guarding a chest. Ooh. That's scary. I'm gonna break Karlach off. I'm gonna jump to here. Get the chest.
Easy. This place is
Grab it all.
for blood.
Get out of here. Okay. Now what did I find there? Was the chest trapped? Huh. Crap. Get out of there. Okay. Heal. No, 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 no. Alright, Karlach's gonna be stuck there. Break Karlach back off. Let's see if I can get her down safely. It's only 7 HP. Alright. That'll be fine. So if we come back over here, we're not gonna find the rest of Dribble's body parts here. Where would I find them then, if not here? Yeah, I left a crossbow on that body. So then this is out to the cave mouth. There is still more I haven't looked at here. I did not go to the right, so I will check this out. Ooh. Superior healing potion. Another one. A diamond? Whoa. Alright, I can't get over there to where these guys are. Interesting. Dead refugee here? This looks like some kind of pathway that has been blocked off. Karlach. What would happen if you were to throw a smoke powder bomb at that? You got hit by it. Lovely. Yeah, there was no damage to anything. Back at the Gur camp, there was something I could have gone up.
Suppose you've stumbled across those letters yet?
I sure did. Is this what you were looking for?
Thank the gods. Unopened as well. Oh, what a relief. My customers will be most pleased. Here's your fee. As promised.
Awesome. 349 gold. This looks like just an outlook. So these are all just refugee camp. Okay. Sure. All right, then. I think we'll stop here for this episode, and next time, into the city, into Baldur's Gate. I don't know that there's really anything else I can do here. The only quest I've got is reconsidering Raphael's deal. Everything else is in the city. And maybe that's where I'll find Dribble's remains. I really thought that was going to be easy, just go down there and grab that, but I guess not. But that's going to do it for this one. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.